buddy. Welcome to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining us. So today we're going to be working on shame and guilt, releasing shame and guilt. We're going to be doing a few exercises to help us release that. Okay? Where do you think you're going, huh? You think you're just going up there whenever you please? Okay, you can stay right there. Okay, so she decided she's going to stay right here. So pets are very healing, so I love to leave her there. So we're going to begin. Please take 3 mindful deep breaths from the root up to the crown. Okay. I would like you to say out loud or in your head, I accept this Reiki from Maricela. All right, so let us begin. I'm just going to start real quick by just doing some quick symbols just to direct that energy where it needs to go. All right, so let us just do, I'm going to just do a quick 528 hertz ring on this tuning fork just to kind of dissolve that energy, kind of like make it like moldable, like jello. Here we go. And I'm going to start real quick just with some selenite just to get that energy flow wherever we have any kinks in the energy field. This is just going to smooth it out. Okay, so I'm going to start just with a little bit of Kyanite, black and blue, just to help us in letting go. A lot of us, we store shame and guilt of the past in our sacral chakra. So when we have a lot of, I would say, an imbalance in the sacral chakra, we tend to be a little overtly sexual or prude. So it's about finding that balance right in the center, okay? It's always about balance. And we store the shame and guilt there, so a lot of people could have a lot of stomach issues or a lot of fertility issues or things associated with the heart, anxiety, etc. It's all part of a process. So we are going to begin with ruby for the root chakra. So we use ruby to clear out any fear that we might have about letting this go. So, secrets. Let's take secrets, for example. So when a person is holding on to secrets, they have a fear of those secrets being revealed. So it creates an energy blockage in the root chakra. So we want to just clear that out. Now, I'm not saying go and reveal all your secrets to the world, but we will be doing an exercise later that will help you release that to your highest self, to the universe, and clear it out. Okay? So we've got the ruby here. Okay, and I'm actually going to use the black kyanite as well for this. Connecting to the Earth Star, knowing that you are divinely protected and trusted, and trust the universe. You're divinely protected, so trust the universe. Okay. Now we're going to move to the sacral chakra. So as we were discussing, you know, a lot of guilt and shame can manifest into illness. So disease is dis-ease, is the body being in uneasy. So that uneasy feeling, and a lot of times, you know, it manifests in anxiety, or it manifests in, you know, it can even manifest as an illness, as cancer, or any type of illness. And once we realize that, it helps us to move that energy through. So this is for the sacral chakra, releasing any shame that we have been taught from a young age of what is appropriate for us as men and women, or non-binary. We release any shame, any guilt. Sometimes we feel shame for the things of our past, or maybe things that we did in the past that we're not so proud of, but they were all part of our journey. So it's about letting that go, right? Come here, Mama. You sit right here, okay? Good girl. Okay, so we built up, you know, sometimes we have guilt for things that we did, so we have the shame and the guilt for the things we did, maybe the way we treated somebody. Maybe we treated somebody, you know, we lied to them, or we did something hurtful or harmful. And this is about letting that go. And sometimes we have, you know, letting that go and forgiving ourselves. I forgive me. It's all about forgiveness. I'll be adding a forgiveness video as well to this, to accompany this video as well. I just want to continually work on the sacral here, because this is, I have a feeling this is where it's all stored up in the heart. We've got the heart over here. So I'm going to pull that out as well. So we have guilt for the things that we did, but we also have guilt for the things that we didn't do, right? Sometimes we feel that we could have did more, you know, to let's say if we would have just spoke up, maybe we would have saved them. Type of energy. If we would have just did this, maybe this so and so wouldn't have happened, or this wouldn't have happened. So we want to let that go, because everything is divinely perfect. Everything is exactly as it was meant to be. Okay? You did your best. And sometimes we withhold from doing things because that's what we were meant to do. Sometimes maybe we were meant to not step into a situation. Maybe because that situation was supposed to play out the way it was supposed to play out. Okay, so don't hold any guilt. It is not your fault. It is not your fault. And maybe sometimes, you know, as children, we go through things that, you know, are very painful, and sometimes we blame ourselves, whether this is the parents getting divorced, or maybe this is, you know, a child abuse or something. We blame ourselves for the things that happened, and don't ever blame yourself. As a child, you have no, it's never your fault, okay? It's okay to let it go and forgive yourself. If you think that you did something unforgivable, it is forgivable. There is nothing anybody can ever do that is not forgivable. This earth plane is all a learning lesson. Everything we experience is a learning lesson. Even the most heinous of things that a person can do, it is forgiven once we pass over to the other side, and we're able to go through the life review and see those things and how we made people feel, and they are all a learning lesson. We're here for lessons and blessings. Okay, so I'm bringing out this rhodochrosite because it is the higher heart chakra, and this is all about forgiveness. So we've got emerald on my finger here, and we have rhodochrosite here, and this is to forgive yourself for anything that you feel that you did in the past that was harmful or hurtful. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Because you are already forgiven. In all dimensions of time and space, you have already been forgiven. Okay, so I'm going to bring out the throat chakra. I'm actually going to hold these in this hand. I'm going to bring out the throat chakra for a calm expression. And this is going to help us with our letter. We are going to, you can either do it after this video, or you can do it, pause it and do this. We are going to write a letter to ourselves or to the universe or whoever we feel that we need forgiveness, or we need to forgive ourselves for. You can write all the things that you think that you did in this life that you think you need forgiveness for, or that you feel you need forgiveness for. And this is what the throat chakra is going to come up. A lot of people have, when they're not able to communicate their truth or express their emotions and their feelings, they tend to have throat chakra issues. So this is going to help clear that out so you can be able to express yourself. Okay. Now you can do it two ways. You can write it on a piece of paper and take it outside and dig a little hole and throw the paper in there and light it on fire. Make sure it's safe surroundings. Make sure there's no way that you can start a forest fire. Okay. Be very mindful and careful about that. And you're going to, once it's burned down to the ashes, you're going to bury it. And now it's transmuted into the light, and it is going to grow into something beautiful. Because these lessons, it's a beautiful experience. This life is a beautiful experience, no matter what we've done in the past. We are no longer the person we were in the past. We are the person we are right now, and it is a clean slate. Okay? So this is about truthful, calm expression. Truth. Okay? And we're going to bring out... Okay, we're going to bring out Lepidolite. Lepidolite contains lithium, so it's great for, if you're having anxiety attacks or if you're having depression. This is a great one to soothe, because lots of times when we hold on to shame and guilt, we can put ourselves in a depressed state. So this helps us with getting out of that depressed state and just embracing the experience. Right? It is not your fault. And even if it was your fault, you are forgiven. That was the past. You are you now. Okay. Now we're going to bring out Amethyst. A lot of people will turn to addictive behaviors to numb themselves from the shame and the guilt and the pain of it. So this is going to help with that as well. Releasing anything that no longer serves you. We're vibing high. You are here. You are here healing with us. Okay, massaging is a great way to break up any shame or guilt that's stored in your energetic field, in your lymphatic, our body absorbs. Sometimes people have a lot of knots in their body, and it's like pressing those knots out and releasing them. And crying is a great way as well. So drinking lots of water after a massage or after crying, and get that energy out. Let it release it to the universe. Okay, and stretching is great as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, now, I think I just want to hold on to orange jasper. It looks like a little Nemo. We just want to let it go. Let it flow into the water and be washed away. Let it go. Let it go and let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Right? Let it flow like the ocean. Okay. Love out that aura. in, energy towards. Continue to breathe. I'm going to use a little toning to vibrate all that stagnant energy out of your body, out of your energetic field. Okay. And one quick 528. Sound is miraculous. You are a miracle. This life is a miracle. These experiences are a miracle. The past is the past. You don't live there anymore. Burn that into the fire. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab. So what we're going to do, one final little exercise. I did this with the detox video. I'm doing it here now. Any shameful thoughts or experiences or things that you feel guilty about, we are going to burn them into the holy white light. You are surrounded in the white light and the violet flame mingling together like a swirly cone ice cream. Right? You know those two color ice creams in swirls? We're mixing those two together. And they are coming down from source straight through your energetic system to the root and up. You are surrounded in this beautiful violet flame and this beautiful golden light, this beautiful white light. All the shame and guilt is burned into this flame. Whatever you did in the past is the past. You no longer live there. You are reborn. Drink lots of water and allow that to all be flushed out of you. Burn it into white light. Forgive yourself and release it. I just pluck all that out and throw it into the flame. Those thoughts, all those obsessive thoughts, all those memories, replaying it over and over. You are worthy. You are worthy. Okay. Now I'm just going to smooth it over with some love. Fill it in with some love. Lacquer it in with some gold. Like kintsukuroi or kintsugi. More beautiful for having been broken. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste, everybody.